What? Is there something on my face? Oh. Blech. What? He asked if he could get in my mouth. What was I supposed to do? Do you have a death wish? Let's put him right there where we can see him. Greetings and salutations, everybody watching. I sure have missed this. I miss sitting down and having a good conversation. I miss all the times that we spend together and just talking. I don't have my personality today, I just have the short one. I kind of like this one. This video is brought to you by Fursuit ASMR. How about a nice soft boop? Wait, it doesn't make much sense to boop the microphone. Hang on a second. There. So once again, this video is entirely unscripted. It is coming from whatever is left up here, which I don't know what's up here anymore. Just weird stuff that happens all the time, and random occurrences, and just weird synapses that fire. Pretty sure all of my synapses are completely closed, and there's just avenues of different rabbit trails with bunnies just hopping through them and going from one cell to the next. What I'm saying is my brain is full of bunnies. Oh my gosh, if my brain cells were bunny shaped, that would be so awesome. I'd want to just watch my brain all day, like function, just these bunnies going everywhere. Comment down below, do you have bunnies in your brain? If you have bunnies in your brain, let's talk. So I've been seeing these things lately, online and in person. I've been seeing this for a couple of years now. It's like there's this mentality going around on the internet and within small social groups that I've been a part of. People saying things like, I'm not a furry, but XYZ. Sometimes I've seen people say things like, I'm not a furry, but I do have a fursona. Or, I'm not a furry, but I think it's cool and I appreciate it. Or, I'm not one, but I would like a fursuit someday. Or, heaven forbid, I hear something like, I'm about 50% furry and only like 50% brony. Or like, I only like the art, or I only like this, or I only like the suits, I only like the role play, but I'm not really one, not fully. So let's discuss this a little bit. Let's unpack this in this video a little bit. I am genuinely curious if you're one of those people who's watching this. What is the logic or the mentality behind that statement? Or what is the reasoning? What is your reasoning behind not wanting to label yourself as such? Or maybe you have a very personal reason why you wouldn't do that. Maybe you're afraid of some kind of backlash. Maybe you yourself believe in a stereotype or two that come with the fandom. I think what people get at with that is they like it, but they're not really into it as much as other people are. Or you might hear someone say, I'm not a furry, but I'm casually into it. I can appreciate it, or I'm so new to it, I don't think I can call myself one. Which I fully respect. If you're not really into it like most people are in the fandom, or you don't know a whole lot about it, then you can be careful with that label if you don't want it. Like if you don't think that you're well versed enough to call yourself one, then don't. It's totally fine. So I guess I'm just of the opinion that you either are or you are not, but I believe there is some gray area in there, especially when it comes to people who say, I'm not a furry, but I have a fursona, or I want a fursuit, or I like the art, or I like the roleplay. That I think gets a little bit like wonky, because if you're not a furry but you have a fursona or you want a fursuit, it's kind of like, well, I kind of want the benefits without the package. I want to reap the benefits without the label. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't really know how I feel about that. I guess if you want to make a decision to not call yourself one, then you don't have to. But also to kind of dance around it is like, well, you seem kind of indecisive about this thing. Like I said, I'm of the opinion that you either call yourself one or you're not one, and you can still appreciate it from afar. That's great. Appreciate it all you want. I think I can speak my mind here when I say, to those of you who are out there who say that you are not one, but you would like a suit, or you would like a persona, or you could appreciate it, or you like the art, or if you're somebody who says that you're a certain percentage of it, like 50% or 20%, and the rest is this percentage of something else, I have news for you. Okay, I will say this very carefully. You are a furry. You either just don't know it yet, you haven't accepted it yet, or you're a closet fur, or you're in denial of some kind. Hee hee. A little tip from your favorite kitty fox. I just thought I'd let you know. Obviously joking here. I don't mean to ruffle anybody's fur. I'm sorry. Non-existent fur that you don't have because you're not a furry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But in all seriousness, if you don't want to call yourself one, that's totally fine. I actually appreciate the fact that you are committing to not calling yourself one. Those of you who are bold enough to say that you are one, go for it. If you're bold enough to say that you're not one, then go for it. It is not for everybody, and I'm glad it's not for everybody, because let's be honest, there are certain people that we would not want to see in our fandom. Let's just be real here. There are exceptions and non-exceptions. Though who am I to say, right? It's not for everybody. However, let's still be welcoming to anyone who wants to be in it. You who are indecisive, or you who are in denial, or if you're still in that floofy closet, I want you to know I welcome you and I accept you with open beans right here. Bottom line is, don't be afraid to call yourself one if you're not sure. If you're not sure, then seek some counsel. Seek some help from those who you trust and you know who are in the fandom and who love it and who call themselves proudly a furry. And you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to feel shame for what it is. We're always here for you if you ever have any questions. There's one thing about furries that you'll find. We make the best friends that you'll ever have. And we also know how to party. And that's it. And this was a short little video that I've wanted to make for quite a while now. And I just wanted to say it's good to be back to this kind of style of what I used to do. I know it's only been a few weeks, but it feels like it's been forever. I'm so glad to be talking to you all again. I've missed all of you. Whenever I do a video like this, I feel like I'm connecting with each of you one-on-one. Like, you and I are just sitting nice and comfortably, you know, with our cups of coffee. Claw's a little wet. I just splashed myself. I splashed myself through my eye. How is that possible? Anyway, after that coffee break, what I'm trying to say is it's good to be talking to you all again. I've missed all of you. I miss this time that I get to spend with all of you, and I look forward to doing more videos just like this, because this is probably my favorite type of video to do, is when I'm just sitting and having a nice conversation with you. And I'm talking to you personally. You watching this video, you're at that timestamp right now. Whatever your name is, I want you to know that I like and enjoy talking to you. I also want to thank all of you for all of your support and your very kind and adorable and sweet comments, especially during the recent time of recovery. I just want you to know that things are a million times better than they were, even from when I made that video. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, I will link it in the description and you can listen for yourself. But just know that because of all of your thoughts, all your prayers, all of your support, and everything that you've done for me in this time, it's really made a difference. So thank you from right here to here. Thank you. Ugh, you think after all this time I'd think of a way to end the video. I still don't have an outro. I still don't have an idea for a good outro. We click off the video now as I wave you out like this, and then I fly away backwards. I guess this is my outro, just like doing that fly backwards thing, because I've done it like 5 times now. So let's just go with it. Here's the outro, guys. I love you all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. You're still here. Why are you still here? Go home. Go somewhere else. Go watch somebody. This is over.
This is Fursuit ASMR.
That was the ugliest voice you could ever do.
This is how ASMR works, right? I'm doing a very horrible smoker's voice.
That's a good one. Fursuit Smoker Voice ASMR.
Fursuit Smoker Voice ASMR.
I apologize for your ears.